Oh, yeah. And look, actually Sunday night I was watching people, and that was a freezing cold winter. Something like I don't know. But I think especially our patron, Chris Delaney, who's very kindly accepted the invitation to open it tonight. So before I hand over to Chris, I would just like to say, wow, wow, wow. What an incredible exhibition of quilts. The amount of work and dedication and months and years. I believe there's about three years worth of quilts here. I also believe they haven't been hung anywhere before. The only thing that I wished was that there was more for sale. instead of having them in your cupboards later, bring them out for sale. But I would like, on behalf of the art group, I'm said on Wednesday when we had the art opening how proud I was of the art group members. They're a dedicated lot of ladies. They are very creative, but they also give of their time to make things for the Cowra community. And I think that's a very nice virtue amongst the members. And as you can see, the Quilters has this exhibition, and they've been working for months and months making quilts for the exhibition, but also quilts for charities within the Cowra community. And I'm sure you're all aware that the proceeds from this particular exhibition are going to Headspace, which is a very well-deserving charity within the community. And we all admire you, ladies, not only for your work, but for also your dedication to the Cowra community. There's been a lot of people involved in this particular exhibition, and they've been planning it for months. The Quilters, they would like to thank the Cowra Art Group, Cowra Hire, Cowra Guardian, I&J Bryant, Cowra Visitors Centre, Express Publications, Cowra Machinery Centre, and Bob Harper. Bob did that wonderful sign out the front there advertising it, so I think that's wonderful too. Now, you're probably all aware that it's open the whole weekend, so try and rally your friends along to come along to the Saturday, Sunday. It's open from 10 till 4. You can have lovely Devonshire teas while you're here. Also, this is one of the events of our Golden Jubilee year. I'm not sure if you're all aware, but the Cowra Art Group is 50 years this year, and throughout the year we've had quite a number of events. And as I mentioned, there's an art exhibition in the library at the moment that was only opened on Wednesday. So if you're in the library, have a look at the art there. That's art running from 1972 through to the present day. And now we've got this wonderful exhibition. To me, it's just mind-boggling. I can't believe that people have the patience to sit down and do such beautiful work. But thanks very much anyway, all of you, for it.
Thank you. And unfortunately, Pamela has covered practically the whole ground. What I wanted to say. I'm going to have to go through it again. I first think I have to say, in walking in here, I could not believe it. The colour, the vibrancy, the range of fabrics and designs. It is, being a novice too, and not knowing much about it, it is just overwhelming just to see the talent that is here, and the dedication and effort. So you can all be very proud of yourselves. But as Pamela said, this exhibition is part of the celebrations for the 50th anniversary of the art group, and as she said, other events are taking place, and we hope we get lots of visitors here this weekend, because so often you get a beautiful exhibition like this and we don't get the support that we would expect and hope, and then you hear of many people who say, oh, we wish we were going to get there but we didn't, and I just hope people make the effort, because it's certainly well worth seeing the quilts that have been produced. But the talents of the quilters and the beauty and intricacies of their work are evident. I believe sometimes some of the patterns are so complex that others spend time trying to figure them out, and it's a bit of a trade secret how they do it and what they do, and others are left a bit in the dark. But with scraps of fabric they make works of art, and I think we can just be gobsmacked by it. And what I particularly like about the exhibition is the little cards on all the quilts telling us stories about them, because they all have their stories and their histories, and there's a reason why they were made, where they were made, and for whom, and the fabrics are often terribly important, and they're historical, and these little cards are wonderful, wonderful. It's good to know who has made them, and I know many of you, and all I can say is you just mustn't neglect your families. Wonderful, the word. The other thing too I think we should remember about these quilts is that some of them will still be around in hundreds of years' time. And as works of art, as family heirlooms, and they'll be treasured by family members to come, as I'm sure they are now. But just as important as the quilts, I believe, is the generosity of spirit that pervades the quilter's art. So many of these pieces have been made in conjunction with others, or they've been done in a sewing circle. And this generosity of spirit where the skills are shared, and the materials, the fabrics, and the skills, to me is terribly important. And because it is that ethos that binds community. Group of people working with adolescents in mental health in Cowra. And so I congratulate the quilters for their wonderful effort in producing such pieces of art, and in particular for supporting our youth and helping to bind our community together. So I'm delighted to congratulate them, and it is my pleasure to open this quilt show.
Nice and good words, and we appreciate the fact that you're reading it. And the small gift for you on behalf of the quilters.
That's lovely. Thank you so much.
Guys. And if anybody's interested, we've got a reunion, Golden Jubilee reunion luncheon that's on the 21st of October. So if anybody's interested, a little invitation here. And thanks again, everybody.